Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole. Don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
Not too unhappy with that, Frank, at 17 feet.
No, from that distance, it's more than good.
Wow, I thought he made that. Starting the back nine on a sour note here with a drop shot, bogey at the 10th. Settles in over the putt. That is another bogey. It's getting messy, Frank.
Ouch.
Par 4-11. Frank, we're looking at 443 yards.
Yeah, the Wetlands Golf Course is a really good driving course. This is another example here, Rich, where the fairway's just wide enough to reward a good tee shot, and then those two bunkers don't really come into play. But Wetlands becomes very difficult when you just start to stray a little bit off the fairway. Then you start to see why those bunkers are put there. I'm loving that balance.
Frank, not overly long, but still a pretty good spot and in the fairway. Set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
Safely on deck.
Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that. Oh, that was solid, Rich. This one's safely on.
Frank, you can see by the reaction, it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars. Stepping up to the tee at the first par 5 on this back nine. It's the 12th, and it is 576 yards.
Yeah, this hole bends to the right, opposite direction to what 11 does. A good tee shot, and you can actually think about reaching this par 5 and 2, but anything around the front or front left, still going to leave a relatively simple pitch shot. So when you stand on that tee, think of birdie at least here. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Frank, not the longest hitter, but sometimes you win tournaments by putting it in a good spot, and that's where we are right here, 280 yards out.
Yeah, 280 down the middle of the fairway. That'll never get you in trouble.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Birdie try up next. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants a do-over there.
Just a little tap in here. Solid effort and reasonable result to stay at 1 over par. Here we go at the par 4 13th, 452 yards. What's the best angle of attack?
The straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course. But straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the 2 front greenside bunkers. Oh, that was sweet. Straight down the middle.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory McIlroy, featured golfer making birdie and now sitting comfortably inside that cut line. Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. And this would be nice. 2 straight birdies. Frank, that is nothing more than a punch to the gut.
Oh, it's cruel, Rich. Good putt and deserves so much more. Another shot added, though.
And it takes the wind right out of your sails. Did the job right there. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands, 590 yards. Wait, this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about position in the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Locked in on the read and the speed. A birdie will send him to 1 under on the leaderboard. Don't forget, second round coverage coming your way tomorrow here on EA Sports for our entire crew. I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now. EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the BioWare Classic. That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky. Second shot.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time.
Now his third, staring right at the green. Down, lay down. Bit surprising, misses the green in regulation here at the par 5.
Yeah, you'd think this is one of the easier holes on the golf course. So now just trying to avoid 6.
And he's made the green. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace, it's hard to be critical of that.
This would give him a bogey.
Frank, this has been an absolute mess today and all week long.
You said it best.
On to the par 4 sixth here at the wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that might be worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. Frank, at a 72-hole stroke play event, do you like birdie fests where, say, 28, 30 under par might win it, or do you like a good old-fashioned grind them out where you might be able to win the championship at, say, 7, 8 under par?
Yeah, I like the latter, really, because I think it tests the mental fortitude. Normally, if people are in the mid-20s under, the golf course is a little easier. It's a little more forgiving. Greens are flatter and all that. And therefore, I'm not saying it's one-dimensional, but it's closer to that. When you have a good old barn brawn out there with the rough thick and bunkers are difficult and greens are fast and undulating. Every part of your game is stressed to the limit. And, sort of 10 under, I always think, is like a really good litmus test for a great tournament. I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Well, not in contention, but in for par. Here's another scoring opportunity, Frank, a par 5. The 7th is just a shade under 600 yards.
And it bends gently to the left, Rich. Longer hitters can obviously get home, and nothing really to be worrying about with that second shot if you can reach. The wetlands are well to the right of this hole for the second shot. But if you want to play to the 3-shotter, then that's a very safe, conservative way and really shouldn't cause you any problems whatsoever.
Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. He's set up for his third shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. Good swing, good shot yet again. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Frank, where is that thing?
Yeah, thank God for small mercies.
On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop-off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So, tricky little par 3.
Good chance at one. That's well played. And now a good look at birdie. Getting set now over the putt. Not too much and not too little. Perfectly played into the center of the cup. The 9th hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 621 yards.
You see why length is a huge advantage of this golf course, just under 7,700 yards. This hole here, another example, good tee shot. Perhaps think of going for the par 5 and 2, but great collection of 3 bunkers that sort of annoy you with your layup there. Got to make sure you avoid all of those to leave yourself a nice little wedge shot in here if you can't reach it in 2.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. Ready for his third shot. Needs to hit this close.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That will be a great look at birdie. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie.
And that wraps up another great day of golf here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. Frank, I really enjoyed that.
I enjoyed the gator bites as well at the end of the day, Rich. Some good golf to be had. Florida's always fun, playing on the Bermuda grass. And once again, shout out to the superintendent letting us play in the tournament conditions here at the Wetlands.
And now it's on to gator bites and a beverage. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner, along with Frank Nobilo, saying so long until next time.